But wait, so as you're saying with Love Island, they did 3-on-3 basketball, and why would they be watching Twitter though? Because of that.
Today's episode, I haven't even finished it because we're about to start this, but they're playing ball. They're playing 3-on-3 basketball. Two of the contestants are ex-ball players
Uh-huh.
from like overseas, and on Twitter and all the socials, they were saying that it's criminal that these guys are all there and all they've given them is a ping pong table and we don't even like see anything. Like
Oh.
they should be playing basketball, and out of nowhere they gave them a full court basketball, like court, like outside, and they run threes and they can all hoop. All six of them can hoop.
Oh, so it's enjoyable to watch them hoop.
I mean, it was like I don't know, maybe like a 5-minute montage, first to 11, 3-on-3.
Hey,
I was like, all right, cool. Something for the boys.
there you go. Nice. I mean, it's still all garbage though.
Yeah, let them hoop.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, you just can't stop. Once it's on, you just can't turn it off. My eyes are glued. Just like, oh my God.
I'm hooked, dude. Now that NBA's over, there's no football.
So
It's all the only thing on TV. It's Love Island or, watch more Trump stuff, and I don't want to watch that.
Well, you're going to talk about it. But, dude, there's the Dodgers. No Dodgers for you?
They're playing all right. The last few games they've been getting whooped.
Well, yeah, 18.
But they're still like the first place in the majors.
And Kershaw, 3,000 strikeouts.
Good for him. I think your buddy Tay was there.
He was.
I think there were other people there.
There's just a few other people there. That's it. Not that many. But let's roll into this. Cue the music. All right, welcome back. Pod Dogs. Today's Thursday, July 8th, 2025. On today's episode, we've got some news highlights that we'll talk about. And then follow that up with the Chris Robinson, a sprinter. That's short. And then we'll do some AI slopper not music again. And then I don't know, wherever else this goes and takes us, we'll figure it out. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Should we start with your recent out-of-state trip?
Yeah, so just got back from Alaska. I had an opportunity to go fishing in Alaska, Sitka, Alaska, with my family, parents, brother, uncle, cousins. That was cool. That was fun. Not a vacation, by the way. Also, it's not very relaxing. But
what'd you do? Work?
Essentially, yes. Like you get there, and what's really nice, this place that we stayed, the Strawberry Lodge, it's kind of like they do everything for you in a sense of like they pick you up from the airport, they're going to feed you, and they're really nice. They're just very hospitable. But you wake up early, you're on a boat by 5:30, and then you head out, and you're out there essentially all day from 5:30 until 2 to maybe 4 o'clock at the latest. I mean, if you can fish your limits early, then you can come back earlier. But, if you don't fish your limits, you're just out there fishing until your time is expired until the captain wants you to come back. And then when you get back, you have about an hour, go get some dinner, maybe another hour to chill, and then bedtime because you're going to wake up at 4:30 and do this all over again. And so, yeah, it was cold up there. It was rainy. It was wet. It's not the most comfortable experience in these boats. It's not like you have a bunch of room and luxurious, but
what's the one though? Whose idea was this?
My parents, or my mom and my brother and my uncle, did it last year with my father-in-law, and they had a great time. I couldn't go. I was too busy, wrapped up in work, and just couldn't get away. But this year, I had an opportunity to decide, let's do it. So it was my mom's idea to make sure that we did it again. Really happy that she did, because it was fun, and we caught fish. And dude, the captain that we had, swear to God, he must be a comedian, on the off season. The dude just ripped jokes left and right. I had a routine and everything, or at least it seemed like he had a routine. It was just working us and trying to figure out do I like this joke? Nah, maybe I'll take this one. A very deadpan type of delivery. Doesn't show a lot of emotion and just kind of dry humor, where it's I can't tell if you're serious or are you kidding? What? Okay. His deckhand, young kid, 21 years old, super hard worker. That kid was running around the boat, even though it wasn't a big boat, just moving around the boat, doing things nonstop for the 8 hours, 12 hours on the boat. Super nice, super helpful. And you can tell the captain was definitely training this kid to be like the next type of captain to eventually be a good
His
captain.
apprentice.
Yeah, dude, 100%. And the captain we
until
had
AI takes his job, dude.
until AI takes his job. And the captain we had is awesome. His name was Johnny. If you're ever in Sitka at Strawberry Lodge, dude, get on the boat with Johnny. You will not regret it. And hopefully Carson's the Deadpan because that kid is awesome. So shout out to those guys.
I think that's where that one movie takes place. The one where Ryan Reynolds has to marry Sandra Bullock, who's his boss, because she's gonna get deported.
Oh,
And Ryan Reynolds' family like basically owns all of Sitka, Alaska.
not a big town. Yeah, you want to guess
Yeah.
the population?
980.
Okay, more than that. It was 8,000, which I think was
8,000. I don't know.
like the 4th most populated town or like the 8th most populated town in Alaska. So
Sick.
drops off real quick from
Got-
like 200 or 300,000 in Anchorage or something to like 8,000 in like the first 5.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, and the people were nice there. One lady at the grocery store asked me if I knew where to buy whey protein and creatine. I was like, is it on my face? Like, does it say like I know where to find these materials wherever I am?
Kinda, yeah, sort of,
Okay.
a little bit.
And then she followed up. She was working the cash register, and then she followed up with, I kind of figured you weren't from here though. I was like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah. You're wearing a hat. I was wearing a beanie, and yeah, people around here don't wear hats at this time of the year. It's like, oh, I'm cold. Yes, you're right. I am gonna wear my beanie, and the locals don't seem to be wearing as much gear as me, so makes sense.
Fuck. Locals only, bitch.
They were nice though. They invited me in. That was nice of them. Oh, that was Alaska. That was cool. Yeah, moving on. You guys do anything exciting while I was up there getting fished on and rained on and wet?
Logged into Love Island.
Oh,
That's it.
what's the most exciting thing?
Wishing
on
I
Love
was in
Island right
Fiji. It's like what I would call the playoffs, dude. There's just only couples left, no more singles. 6 left. I don't know. I think there might be 5 after tonight's episode, and it's the home stretch. We're seeing who makes the fucking finals. Who's gonna win this championship? 100K on the line.
now? It started with like 12 people,
I
6
think
couples.
I think something. It started like that, and then they like basically doubled with this like one event for a few days, and then they cut 5 out of nowhere, and then they cut a couple the other day, and now there's just 6 couples left.
So who are you rooting for? Like, who's your favorite?
Pepe and Iris right now.
He's a big
I got-
Pyrus guy. He's a big Pyrus guy.
Papyrus.
He's a big Papyrus guy.
That name
Team
was not
Papyrus.
there in the first episode. This
Yeah.
guy came in later, apparently.
They're a sleeper team. They're kind of like I don't even know how they're like maybe the Lakers, maybe of this right now.
Dang, Papyrus, the Lakers.
They might not be the favorite, but they have potential.
Okay. Well, good luck with that in Love Island. I cannot turn it on, or else I won't be able to turn it off. That's what happens with addictive trash. But in other news, shall we go through this real quick, and then we can come back and dwell on anything that seems interesting?
Yeah, circle through.
All right.
Speed
Do
through.
it.
News highlights. The big bill was passed. That one big, beautiful bill was passed. The White House announced that they would host a UFC fight for the 4th of July in 2026. Alligator Alcatraz is open for business over in Florida. The Trump administration shuts down U.S. websites on climate change. The Epstein case is now closed. There's nothing more to share. And that's all I have for quick quips.
That's
our
quick
news.
enough. I got a question for you, Ryan.
Yo.
Have you talked to anyone who has defended the bill?
No, I haven't. I don't go around asking people like, hey, what do you think about this one big beautiful bill? So
Yeah,
opportunities for people.
I would be
to-
shocked if you did. If you told me you did,
Yeah.
I would totally believe it.
I did have my mother ask me, hey, what's up with this bill?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I take her as like my anecdotal perception of who and where the average American is at politically, because she doesn't actively pursue politics. It just kind of comes to her, I guess passively. And yeah, that's kind of my measurement of like, what do I think the average American knows? And apparently nothing about this bill. I don't think the average American knows anything about this bill, really.
I think they all did what I did and put it into ChatGPT and just like, what does this say?
And what did you get out of it from doing that?
Tax cuts for corporations and bigger defense spending, $3.4 trillion into the debt, SNAP funds get eliminated, SALT funds increase. Just basically, it's just gutting everything. Basically, what conservatives were hating on before is what they got. I don't
And
know.
I think when you say what conservatives were hating on, which typically is deficit spending.
Spending money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spending
go.
money and raising the debt. So, and yeah, you're right. I think it was like 3 trillion over the course of 10 years. And that estimate came from the CBO, your Congressional Budget Office. And I think there's other think tanks that also came up with similar numbers. So I don't think you're talking out of your ass. I don't think ChatGPT is talking out of its ass when it says 3 trillion added to the debt. That's just.
I know people who are complaining, oh, but we're sending so much money to Ukraine. This is pales in comparison.
Yeah.
Pales.
Agreed.
And not only that, we're increasing the money we're giving to our defense. So good luck with that.
What other sections of the government got an increase in their budget?
I would assume the energy sector, but I have no clue.
Maybe?
I actually have. Let me pull
actually
it up.
doubt
I have
that. I'm thinking of one agency in particular that is getting a lot of flack right now for kind of being militarized in LA.
ICE. Oh yeah, ICE is getting an increased budget. $70 billion for border enforcement. $150 billion for military spending. Cuts to Medicaid. Would make 10 million Americans uninsured.
Is that wild?
Increases child's tax credit. Increases a 5% remittance tax. And then this MAGA savings account with $1,000 per child that's like invested in like an S&P fund.
To me, it's another way for large banks to take your money and essentially invest with it. I mean, like, how much are you gonna get off of that $1,000 account over the course of 10 years? Not much, man. Not much.
Yeah. Sounds sick to me, brother.
I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess, for some people, but it's also just like,
we're going to war. If that doesn't tell you, hey, let's increase our defense spending for what? For the most peaceful president of all time? Are you kidding? Come on.
There was a
I
time
personally love billionaires.
when people defended Trump as, the most peaceful president. I think that's hard to defend now, but we will continue to see if it gets worse to defend. I'd like to also point out about $900 billion cut from, I might get this one wrong, Medicare. I think it's Medicare. $900 billion cut from Medicare, which
90 billion cut from
900 billion, almost $1 trillion cut from either Medicare or Medi-Cal. God, I cannot get
it's
those.
Medicaid.
Medicaid. There you go. There's a third one in there. Okay. Can't get them straight in my head sometimes, but that will have a large impact. And a lot of these things that these cuts and these tax benefits and whatnot apparently don't take effect for about 2 years. So this bill passed now, but you're not going to start to see a lot of these effects about 2 years from now. Will people remember why? Probably not.
But I think you do see the effects currently because people move their money based on what they know is going to happen.
Yeah, but like you're not seeing 10 million people get kicked off of their healthcare today, tomorrow, next month.
Sure.
Something like that's going to take the time. People who are going to get removed or their healthcare expenses go up.
Guess where they're going to get their healthcare? Guess where they're going to get their healthcare? It's called TRICARE. It's what you get when you join the military because you're going to be forced to join, so you get healthcare. That's why they increased their budget. Or decreasing healthcare for the public, so the healthcare for the defense budget goes up.
And wild. Decrease the cost of healthcare by $900 billion, and then instead of actually being conservative fiscally, they're like, "Fuck it, let's do tax breaks for the wealthy, and not bring in any more money for the government. We'll just go into more debt." So chill. That's the big bill. And I'm sure we'll have more to talk about it. I have nothing else to say about that bill at this point.
Yeah. I heard also that Trump doesn't look good today because of how he defended himself about the Epstein thing.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I got some clips for us. Yeah, we'll get there.
All right, you got clips.
We'll get to that. Cool. So as I said, also...
Man's got clips.
I got clips. Don't worry.
He's a shooter. Yeah.
As announced, the White House said they will host a UFC fight next year. And to me, when I heard that, I was like, dude, it's freaking President Camacho and the movie Idiocracy just coming to life. It's getting closer and closer to that goddamn movie. And I as much as I enjoyed the movie, I really don't want to see it play out in real life. And that's all I had to say about that, really. Are you excited for the UFC fight? I feel like
It's kind of cool. It's just not like it's a whatever thing to me.
Yeah, let's see. Lauren.
I prefer they didn't do it.
You prefer they didn't do it? Well,
no, if they did not do it, it'd be pretty. I like things having respect attached to them. You know what I mean?
Oh, so like that kind of brings disrespect to the White House. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, like I would think it was cool if it was like another country.
Yeah, but,
because that could be like, yeah, it's not us. It's it's Canada.
Like the Romans and gladiators.
But nah, I'm not. Yeah, you can do it not at wherever your president's from.
But Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene are going to be the headliners for the fight.
That would be so good. That'd be fun.
We have a year to demand it. Just everyone now.
You can't even get them to run the government. They wouldn't do that.
Good point. All right. And then I mentioned alligator Alcatraz is open for business. Have you heard of this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I assume it's like a East Coast Alcatraz prison thing that they're doing for illegal migrants or whatever they're trying to put in there. And I've heard it hasn't gone well.
Yeah. I mean, you got the gist of what it is. That's absolutely right. You're right. And it's over in Florida. It is a detention center. And apparently Alligator Alcatraz is the official nickname. There's a Tampa Bay article that said that too. Tampa Bay Times, Alligator Alcatraz is no nickname. It's detention camp's official name. But then I saw another article that said it wasn't the real nickname. So I don't know. Either way, Alligator Alcatraz is what it goes by for us and for a lot of other people. Or Alligator Auschwitz is another name it's been given.
Yikes.
Might
be a little harsh.
It is. I mean,
what do you mean? You mean it's a huge difference?
it is kind of, but they're.
Yikes,
I'm not going to say they're not. They're not trending that way. They kind of, to me, are trending closer that way than they are away from it. If you don't,
I guess they're trending to the apocalypse too, but still, like,
and they are trending to the apocalypse. I don't think we're getting better and away from it. So, anyways, a quick snip here. The governor DeSantis mobilized a team of private companies on June 21st, 2025. That's less than a month ago, to build the facility to house 5,000 detained illegal immigrants and deployed National Guard to secure the site. Do you want to know what day it opened, or what day they opened it and did their official opening, I guess?
A couple days ago. Oh, 4th of July, I bet.
President Donald Trump and dog killer Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, joined Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and other state leaders on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, for the opening of the immigrant detention facility. So I guess they can build housing really quickly when they want to. Wow.
Yeah. Of course. 5,000 people just got a place to live.
Dude, kind of. I mean, I don't know what the conditions are, but apparently there's 5,000 beds, which they put up in a matter of like 2 weeks. So the fuck.
And why are they going there? Why aren't we deporting them if that's the whole point?
Matt, you're asking questions and that's it. You're asking questions.
That just makes sense. I don't know.
You're asking questions you're never going to get the answer to.
Just like the Epstein files, apparently.
Yeah, we'll never see Matt again. Yeah, you never know. Disappear.
Yeah, it's just going to be pod dogs with Bobby and Matt and Theo. I mean, Bobby, Theo, and Ryan.
Yeah, Epstein, he didn't do nothing. You heard him. Apparently. All right, on to the next one.
Apparently, he didn't do anything.
Before we get to that, we had the Trump administration shut down a climate change website. This website, in case you're curious, is globalchange.gov. And this is taken down along with information about how global warming is affecting the country. On July 1st, same day that Alligator Alcatraz was open, the Trump administration closed down the globalchange.gov website, the federal website hosting 5 legislatively mandated reports on the state of the climate. These assessments are congressionally mandated under Section 106 of the Global Change Research Act, requiring submission to the President and Congress approximately every 4 years. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I thought this was interesting. I've heard some blabber about how Project 2025 wants to dismantle our administrative state. Some of those administrative bodies would be like the NWS and NOAA. And then stretching that further would be privatizing privatizing what these systems do, like what, and giving weather data like NWS does, privatizing that and getting it from the private market. And I saw that there's an article from AccuWeather saying that it does not support Project 2025's plan to fully commercialize NWS operations, which was interesting just to kind of see. I would think like a company like that wouldn't want to say anything, but I don't know. I don't know if you have any other insight, Matt, working in your time in the Air Force and doing weather, but I mean, I don't think you're looking at the politics of weather behind the scenes when you're there.
Can't say I have my ear to the ground on that one.
Yeah. But regardless of that, I was going to show a part, or I am going to show a part of
That part.
Project 2025. Oh,
That part.
I sent that to you guys.
No, you did.
So what?
There's a picture. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Here we go.
Let's
see
see
if
it
I can zoom
might
in.
be. Trump eats corn the long way.
Am I not sharing my screen to you guys? I'm not. That would probably help.
Oh, I was just looking through your eyes.
There you go, boys. All right. I
Brother.
took this screenshot from a section of the Mandate for Leadership, essentially the Project 2025 document. And this was the part on NOAA and the breakup of NOAA, where it explicitly talks about downsizing NOAA and the NWS and other agencies like this as a way to saving money and to privatize that. Let's see. I'll just read this one paragraph here. Together, these form a colossal operation that has become one of the main drivers of the climate change alarm industry, and as such, is harmful to future U.S. prosperity. This industry's mission, emphasis on prediction and management, seems designed around the fatal conceit. Am I reading that correctly? Conceit?
Yeah.
Fatal conceit of planning for the unplannable. That is not to say NOAA is useless, but its current organization corrupts its useful functions. It should be broken up and downsized.
I mean, I know what NOAA is, but for everybody else, could you explain for them what it is, Ryan?
That's a good point. All right. NOAA stands for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And you know what? Instead of me guessing like what their mission statement is, how about I just pull that up and we can get a better understanding of what NOAA is. Come on, let's go Wikipedia. Wikipedia will give us a nice little breakdown. Can't have all these things memorized in my head. All right. NOAA is an American scientific and regulatory agency charged with forecasting weather, monitoring oceanic and atmospheric conditions, charting the seas, conducting deep sea exploration, and managing fishing and protection of marine mammals and endangered species in the U.S. exclusive economic zone. The agency is part of the United States Department of Commerce and is headquartered in Silver Spring, Maryland. Wow. We're all a little more informed there. Good for us. So,
What can you do, dude?
I just want it to be clear that
Just in writing or on record?
on record that things like this was said loud and clear before the election, that people were sounding the alarm that things like this would happen, and that it was in the writing of the Mandate for Leadership that is in Project 2025. Things like this is what they wanted, and now they're doing it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
That's it.
And they're getting what they wanted. They're happy.
And this is primarily for, I don't know if anyone's going to hear this, who defended Project 25 or said like that was just a hoax and that was just conspiracy, that Project 2025 has nothing to do with Trump, or Trump has nothing to do with Project 2025, that he doesn't want to do it.
No, they're not listening.
No, listen loud and clear. If you're one of those people, Project 2025 is happening. Okay? It is happening.
Yeah, but they want it to happen.
And I don't,
They just don't want to admit that they want it to happen.
That might be the biggest part, is that they don't want to admit it. You might be right. That might be the biggest part. You don't want to admit that you want these shitty things to happen like this because you believe Noah is corrupt and that for some reason planning for the unplannable is a reasonable sentence. That sentence fucking sucks, by the way. I keep looking at that. The fatal conceit of planning for the unplannable. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure the Texas floods over the weekend probably wouldn't have been. I mean, I don't know if it would have saved more lives if there was more staffing. It wouldn't have hurt.
No, they said they needed flood alarms.
Oh,
Just put alarms down the river, like on giant poles that go off when the flooding gets too high, and then you hear it and get out of the way. There's solutions.
I don't know if it was the flood alarms that was brought up in another blurb I heard about either the governor, not the governor, but like the mayor or whoever was in charge of flood prevention in that area. I think it was like $50,000 of an investment for flood alarms or some other type of preventative infrastructure that would have helped. And they're like, taxpayers don't really want to pay for that. Like, I don't know, man. Seems like $50,000 was chump change now compared to what happened. You know, having 100 lives lost.
I don't know. Speak for yourself.
Oh, goddamn.
Not to them.
Tough crowd.
I heard Ted Cruz is not even in town again.
Oh, dude. I think he was in Europe this time. Oh my God.
Damn. Brother.
Oh, come on, Ted. You know, I don't expect better out of him. I don't. So, you know.
Dude, I can't believe he used to be married to Katie Holmes.
Did you say Ted Cruz used to be married to Katie Holmes?
Yeah, didn't he used to be married to Katie Holmes?
Yo, what?
Who?
Ted Cruz, no way, was married to Katie Holmes.
Not a chance.
Yeah, and then like, you know, she left him with their daughter because she didn't want to join Scientology.
Right,
yeah.
This guy.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. I got you.
Wrong Cruz. Although, you know, that Cruz would probably be a better senator. Crazy.
Tom?
Yeah. I think Tom might be a better senator than Ted.
That's a weird one, but maybe.
I mean, I have nothing to say. There's no reason for me to say he wouldn't be a better senator. I mean, he just has to stay in the state when there's a disaster. Like, that's already off to a great start.
I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about Tom Cruise yet.
I mean, there's probably a lot to be said about that guy, too. But there you go. Trump administration attacking global warming. It's a hoax. What else we got here? All right. You guys have been waiting for this one. So over the weekend, the White House announced that essentially there was nothing else to look into for the Jeffrey Epstein case.
Nothing to see here, guys.
That is sus as fuck. And we're all thinking it. Everyone is thinking that. Left, right, center, sus as fuck. So I'm going to share this clip here just as a little reminder of what's been said in the past. Here we go. Let's put this full screen.
Look at this. Pam Bondi asked about the Epstein files. She said, the Epstein files are on my desk. I remember asking Donald Trump about this back in the summertime. I asked him if he was going to release all of these files. Do we have that video, guys? Yes. Americans have lost a lot of trust in institutions, and I think
now this is what you were talking about earlier, Matt.
Online, and especially with young people. How do we rebuild that trust in institutions? The CIA, the FBI, all those institutions.
You're right.
Some people think that one way to build trust is to declassify things that everyone's talking about. I know you talked earlier about, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. So if you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these, would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of old.
God.
But I think I would, or at least
Do you think that would restore?
You know, if you would have said less, it would have been a better response.
Just shut the fuck up, bro.
Right? Like, dude.
You fucking did it.
Just, like the more he spoke was as if he's hiding something.
He did it. He's there.
Now, of course, it's all speculation for us, right, Matt? We have no evidence.
Freak. We know he's a freak.
Oh, I mean, there are multiple allegations of sexual assault from like 16 different individuals about him, but you know, there is no evidence that we have.
Because of them hanging out.
And the whole,
Bro, this dude was there. And the fact that no one's really calling him out is crazy, which means there's something like a little bit more powerful than child predators out there that people would vote for. And I was like, is it actually racism? Like, do racists really control the vote? I don't know. I have no clue.
I still think it's class interests. The rich just protecting each other.
But
But
I'm talking about like like when we're talking to Gen Pop, like who can defend this?
oh, yeah, I know some Trump lovers, and I think they would not backpedal, but they would lean hard on the fact that, hey, look, there's no evidence of it. Until there's evidence, then it's just a Trump derangement syndrome. They're going to lean on that. That's what I'm seeing from the Trump lovers.
But that doesn't work for Hunter Biden or
No,
Hillary Clinton or anybody else.
No, it doesn't. That's the hypocrisy, though, right? And that's what we see, but they don't see that. And that's what it is. So be it. Little cognitive dissonance is what I think that is. You want to trust in this man so much that you're willing to overlook what seems obvious to so many people, that this guy probably has something to do with what Epstein was up to.
Yeah.
Probably. But here, we'll play a little bit more from this clip.
Restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly about the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened
would
there,
be.
because that was a weird situation, and the cameras didn't happen to be working, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I'd go a long way toward that one.
Great questions.
Yeah.
Terrible answers.
Terrible answers. Great questions. There was a little more to play from this. Let's see. I marked down, played it at 2 minutes. So let's see it.
It's tough. You press. I mean, now we've got Attorney General Paley talking yesterday about what she plans to do with these files now sitting on her desk. Here's what she says.
This is something Donald Trump has talked about. The DOJ may be releasing the list.
So this interview with Pam Bondi happened in February, by the way, just for reference. Let me go back just a few seconds.
Yesterday,
about and a lot of people are referencing her response from this.
This is something Donald Trump has talked about. The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
What did you just hear?
The thing is, I know her defense. So I know, and she can stand on it, unfortunately.
Agree.
She never actually said she had the client list. She has the files, and the files doesn't necessarily mean the client list. And she referenced other files like JFK files and blah 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 files. So I think she misunderstood the exact question of having a client list or having the Epstein files.
I agree with you, Matt. I think, unfortunately, I don't believe she was really saying that she had the client list on her desk. I think she was just saying, I have shit on my desk to review all of this and the files of RFK, like you're saying. I don't think she was directly saying that she had the client list on her desk. Although I do see how people see that. But, when I saw this clip, I was like, man, that type of response is like something that I could see myself doing. And not meaning that like I had the legitimate like list on my desk, just referencing that like, yeah, I have, my paperwork to review the whole Epstein shit on my desk.
There may or may not be a client list in there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say it like that.
I would hope not, but I could see myself saying it like similar to that too, though. Like, so when I do see,
you know what she was doing.
Yeah, well, regardless, you will definitely see that quote being floated around as some type of evidence that, hey, there is a client list that she had on her desk. Therefore, what the hell's going on? But unfortunately, I don't see that as enough evidence that, she had the client list on her desk. It was broad, which this administration kind of does. Like they don't always say specific statements. Sometimes they do and they just lie. But I guess both sides do that too, is you talk broadly and you can kind of reinterpret it later on in the future, however you want and however you need to.
Exactly.
I still don't think that's how. I don't know. Do you think she did that answer intentionally like that for this interview right there?
I kind of do. I think she's still like a Trump like supporter, so she knows like what to say and what to agree with and what not to. And she said files. I mean, if she said client list, this would be a whole nother story.
Yeah,
But
it'd be much more
this was
explicit if she said that.
yeah. But I remember at the time they were like hyping these files up, and when they came out, it was just a big nothing burger, and it was just still all like redacted crap.
Yeah, what you're referring to is also back in around February, the same time, Pam Bondi invited a bunch of like Instagram influencers or whatever to the White House, and they walked away with folders that said like declassified, and it was like phase
Yeah.
1 of the Epstein documents being released to the public. And like you said, there's nothing in it. It was all stuff that was essentially publicly known already to that point. Stuff that came out even as far as like 10 years ago or whatever. So yeah, people were kind of upset there. But yeah, and this now.
Man, it's all a show just to give you more rope to shut you up, baby.
Kinda. So this was the article from Axios that broke over the weekend. They were the first one to report on the DOJ. FBI conclude Epstein had no client list and died by suicide. So they're the first to report on this. And if you go down here, you can actually see this is the memo that the FBI sent out. There's no signature from anyone specifically, which I don't know if that's normal or not, but you know, just saying. And there's a part in here, where is it, that talks about the video.
The minute that was missing or something.
Now, I don't know much about the minute that's missing, but before we can get there, towards the end of this memo, it says the conclusion that Epstein died by suicide is further supported by video footage from the common area of the special housing unit where Epstein was housed at the time of his death. As DOJ's Inspector General explained in 2023, anyone entering or attempting to enter the tier where Epstein's cell was located from the SHU common area would have been captured by this footage. And they have links to the footage, which, here it is. This is what it looks like. 10 hours, almost 11 hours of this footage. So yeah, I caught very little that there was like a minute missing. I didn't get much more information about that before doing this. Do you have any other details on that?
So from what I've heard from I think it was Daily Show, they were talking about someone who answered this question. There's a minute missing from the video, and people are like, what the hell? And the answer they're giving at the moment, I guess, is every day the cameras have to reset, so there's a missing minute in every video or something. So for every day. So they guess they're going back to see if there is actually a missing minute from like every day.
Interesting.
Otherwise, there's like, why is there a missing minute?
Yeah, 100%.
So
that should be answered. Why would there be a missing minute? So I'm playing the video still right now. For those that are looking at this video, I'll try and explain what I do know. So what you're looking at is 2 doors. That these are not the cells to Epstein's cell. These are not the doors to Epstein's cell. Those cameras, there was 2 cameras that had unusable footage that was like outside of his cell. So this camera is what's showing the common area. And I think the stairs in the background is what they're saying. That's where someone would enter and go up if they were to be on the same tier as Epstein. And so this would theoretically show, did anyone enter or exit that area? And so this is their footage. I'm not going to watch
this is
it all
11
hours.
This is 11 hours.
I got 10
All right, guys,
hours.
join us for the next 11 hours.
Yeah.
Drop your comments if you think anything fishy is going on.
We're just
Drop
going
the
to react.
timestamp down below. Let us know what hour, what second, and we can review it together.
Yeah. Do you know where the
Alright.
missing minute is?
I have no
Here we go.
idea where this missing minute is.
I think it's at 10 hours and 50.
Let me ask ChatGPT. Where is the missing minute?
Or 57 minutes. I don't know. 10 hours, 57 minutes.
Jail video that.
So, yep, that's
Typed in all caps. 11:58. Oh, the 11:58 to 12 a.m. See if you can jump to that.
11 a.m.
p.m.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
7:46. You said 11:58, so that's 3.
11:58,
4 hours.
58. It says.
Oh, went too far.
So somewhere in here.
11. I can't like. If I do it, I might jump too far.
Yeah.
56,
56.
57.
All
right.
It's like the gas station pump.
All right, here we go. We're all watching this minute together. You said 11:58.
58. So it'll still be another minute.
You guys want to just like,
We'll just edit this out in post. Probably not, because no one's gonna listen this far anyway.
dude, not gonna. All that work to edit 1 minute out? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Matt?
seriously. It's probably gonna be the
Remember,
best minute of the entire podcast.
This is the
If you're-
most
if you're-
exciting minute.
If you're listening this far in, text Ryan, myself, and Matt in a group text, secret code word, husky dog, and
Ooh,
Matt will buy you a hot dog next time we see you.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
And like and subscribe.
Before you bike ride, he'll buy you the hot dog.
Husky dog. Remember, husky dog.
Text us.
You gotta get us in a group chat.
It's got to be in a group chat. You got to fulfill all the requirements.
All right, boys. Here comes that minute's coming up.
It's like New Year's.
Woo, we got 10 seconds. Oh boy. Is it
Where's he
skip?
gonna go?
Yeah, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Uh-oh.
2, 1, and he's
Oh!
dead. He died.
He's dead.
He's
dead.
dead.
Ooh.
He's dead,
He's
dude.
dead.
And just like that.
He's dead.
Ouch.
He's dead.
I can kind of buy it since it's happening at 12 o'clock every time. So
I was about to say that.
unless they plan the murder at midnight, like
I mean, what's to stop them from doing that?
I don't know, but you have the perfect. It's like the perfect thing. Like, oh, or if they knew that these cameras reset at midnight every minute or for a minute, and they timed it.
Now you're thinking, Matt. Now
you're
you're finally thinking, Neo.
Tom cruising into this jail cell.
God,
with a
dude,
60
no
second
wonder Katie
timer.
Holmes left.
I don't know.
Ted Cruz, dude.
1 minute to go out there, go kill an adult male, and then bounce. That's quick. That sounds real quick.
We all know any one of us can finish faster than that. Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Exactly. I don't know if you know how long a minute is, Ryan.
It is. It's kind of long, but what if something went wrong? What if Epstein put up a bigger fight than expected? So it ended up being 1 minute 20 seconds. The whole thing's fucked now. Like, this camera is up again, and you're gonna be seen.
What time did they say he even died?
Great question. Let's see if it's on here. Doop. I'm looking at the memo, and the memo doesn't say what time he died at. Oh, wait. There.
Well, you got to give me a time of death.
Okay. Epstein was locked in the cell at around 10:40 p.m. Oh, it doesn't tell us what time of death is.
So just between 10:40 and 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, just give me a quick Google and do Jeffrey Epstein time of death, please, just to make sure.
All right, let's do this.
Give me a Google, dude.
Give me a quick Google.
Give me Cougs.
Wikipedia? I think you might give it time of death. Let's see.
At 1:27 a.m. on July 23rd. He was found, so it happened before that.
Death discovery. Maybe it's in here. No. 2 cameras in front of Epstein's cell malfunction. I mean, like.
And Epstein was not checked every 30 minutes. 2 guards were assigned to check his cell overnight. Fell asleep at their desk.
Just too many coincidences, which is why it's so sus. Like, just too much shit lined up, dude.
Yeah, we know what happened.
Epstein, who was almost 6 feet and weighed 185 pounds. So essentially like my size. Yeah. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get a time of death. Oh, autopsy. Here we go. But I'm not seeing anything about time of death in here. Okay.
They could figure it out. They just don't want to tell you.
Maybe. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, of course they know. They know everything.
I think what's interesting too, like for Epstein to kill himself, this was not his first time. I think having charges like this brought against him, and he kind of got away with it last time, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like these rich people, they get away with shit. Like I don't see like why.
P. Diddy.
Yeah, like I don't see why this guy would want to kill himself right then and there. Like he didn't even go to trial yet. Like,
And look, Diddy got off.
Yeah, Diddy got off pretty well.
He probably has a sick client list too.
He is the client. He's the client of lots of baby oil, apparently.
He did.
That was also strange. His fans were spraying baby oil after Diddy's trial.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
People are
okay.
weird.
People are strange.
People are freaking weird.
All right. Well, anyways, yep. Department of Justice and FBI concluded that Epstein died by suicide and no evidence of a client list or murder was found. The investigation followed enhanced review of surveillance footage, which we looked at. And then Attorney General Pam Bondi released initial Epstein files in February, but agencies signaled no further disclosures will be made due to sensitive victim information and to combat unfounded theories.
Unfounded theories.
Did you
He
know?
killed himself for no reason.
Did you know the god of predictions actually called this one out?
Who?
Who's
Me?
the god of predictions?
Oh my goodness, dude.
Me?
No, dude. Our god of predictions, Elon Musk, world's smartest man, actually called this one out.
Boo. Boo.
Here, I'll prove it to you. Don't boo.
And the Epstein
This
client.
man's
Will
certified
that ever
genius.
come out, do you think? You know, I think part of why Kamala's getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public. And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome. Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
See, told you. Elon was right. Right there, like he said, if Trump wins, that Epstein list, client list is going to be. Wait a second. Hold on. What did he say? I'm sorry. Did I miss
Is
that?
that if
Yeah, but he is the one who said Trump's on the
will that ever
list.
come out, do you think?
Oh,
You know, I think part of why
Oh, I
Kamala's
fucked
getting
up.
so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public. And
oh. He thought the list would come out if Trump wins.
Yeah.
Oh, he was wrong. Weird. He's usually so right on his predictions. It's fucking strange.
Fuck this guy. I hate that he started a new party.
Well, he's never really wrong about anything else. So that's cool. Yeah, big W for that guy, huh? If Epstein wins or if Trump wins, Epstein client list will come out. And Kamala's scared of that. Yep. Okay. Dude, I'm sure plenty of people bought into that shit also. Thanks, Elon. Good job.
Ryan, stop depressing me. Let's get some happy stuff.
All right. I got you, my friend. So that's enough of the news stuff and it's depressing. I'm sorry, but we kind of had to talk about it just a little bit. So let's move on to the fun half, if you can call it that.
Oh God, there's still half left over.
No, it'll be short. All right. Do you guys like track and field?
Yes.
You like running?
I mean, a certain kind.
I don't know what that means, but are you familiar with hurdles?
Heard of it?
Have you heard of hurdles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a hurdler for you. Chris Robinson. Recently.
Oh, C-Rob.
Yeah, C-Rob, the big homie. Literally.
Okay.
A big homie.
Big homie. Won a 400-meter hurdle just recently. Let's watch his triumphant win here. You guys, big sports fans over here. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, brother. You can't put that on the internet.
What are you talking? It's just a dude running.
Yeah, put this on YouTube, baby.
He ran so hard he somersaulted at the end.
Ryan was waiting all night to show.
I heard he got like a brand deal from this.
Yes. So, from my understanding, he received an offer from an underwear company.
MeUndies?
For him to model for their underwear company. Okay, I gotta stop playing this.
Dude, why?
Dude, this happened to that one dude on the Chiefs.
For those who are just listening, I think we need to explain what we just saw. Chris Robinson is a
Just
U.S.
come watch.
sprinter. Yeah, I mean, you should watch it. It's pretty funny. Chris Robinson, U.S. sprinter, runs the hurdles. As he was running, his dick came out of his shorts and just flopping around. And he tries to you can see his hand try and like get back in there. But
Get back in there.
that thing crushes cans. It's not going back in the shorts. It's out and it's about.
Whoa.
Yeah. That thing was flopping around freely. It wanted attention.
Do the
What?
Chiefs player one. Google the Chiefs player runs 40.
Yeah,
Only one.
Google two
All right.
girls, one cup.
Oh, what is that? Chiefs. What do you want? Chiefs. What? Run
Chiefs
40?
player runs 40-yard dash.
All right, here we go. This is
Not that
Bashard
one.
Smith.
No.
Exa-
No. It's shit. What was his name? Is it Jones? I think it's Chris Jones.
Chris
Yeah,
Jones.
Chris.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, kids, don't watch.
This is getting graphic all of a sudden. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Gotta go back and capture this screen. Here we go.
Very surprised Chris Jones came out this year. He really highly recruited kid. He's almost 6'6", 310. He's a little high hip. You can see how long-legged he is. He's a little stiff in the hips, but boy, is he stout again. Ooh,
Did he fall on it?
that hurt.
Yeah, it came
slid
out
on his dick.
No, he dropped on it because he knew it came out. He didn't want to expose
Trainer's
himself.
there. Take a look, but it looks like he's all right.
He's really stout against the run. High school hoops
Oh
player.
yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Oh.
That slide is now illegal in Major League Baseball, by the way. If he tries that.
All right, let's play
That's
this in
so
HD
funny.
now. Oh, 720p is all we got. 720pp. Bummer.
You should see if there's like a Chris Jones reacts to his 40-yard dash.
Oh, hey. Chris Jones. Da, 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 da.
No reaction.
No.
Damn.
It would be nice to see him react to his own 40-yard dash. Oh,
Brendan Schaub. Oh, there he goes.
Let's talk about it, big guy. How'd that 40-yard dash go for you?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh. Well, it made you faster, man. So fast, you tripped over your feet.
Tripped over that third leg.
Tripped over and just jumped out, man. That is so funny, man.
It was there, man.
I believe you said it right there in quotes like my fell out.
Bro, it's exactly what I said. I didn't even believe it. I was running. I'm looking at the 40, and all of a sudden I feel it. I feel it touch my leg, and I'm like, oh. I'm trying to cover and take the dive. You know what I mean? Because I know little kids watching. Oh my God.
What you doing, Chris?
I gotta say, how blessed you are to even be able to describe it as though your fell out.
Gosh.
I don't even think I could describe that adjective for mine. I don't think it could fall anywhere.
nice. I mean, I think he should have just finished his. Oh, I think he should have just finished it. Finish the run, dude. Run hard. Be like Chris Robinson. Be a winner.
You want him to finish it, bro? That's gross.
Chris Robinson finished.
You want him to finish on camera, dude?
That's gross.
Oh yeah.
Grow up.
Bunch of pansies over
All right.
here.
Now that we've done politics and dicks, can we do another topic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one question for you.
What's up?
Okay.
Who do you think would be faster in a race? And you have to eat a hot dog and then run 100 meters. Okay, but you can only start the 100 meters after you completely swallow the hot dog. All right, Joey Chestnut or Usain Bolt?
I think Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I still think
I've heard
Usain
this
Bolt.
one.
Joey Chestnut's the hot dog eating champion, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He can swallow a hot dog in 1.5 seconds.
My God.
And he'd probably run a 40 in about 7 seconds.
That's.
I don't know. Maybe Joey Chestnut. It might be a struggle for Usain Bolt to get that glizzy down.
I don't know, man. I think he does it. I think Usain Bolt definitely runs. Dude probably eats a lot still from like all the activity he does.
Yeah, but
That's a lot, but doesn't eat fast.
Yeah, but he runs fast. He'll make up for it in his feet speed.
I don't think that's that much. It's just a marginal time.
Yeah, well,
I got a question for you that I asked Bob the other day. Would you rather know everything about your past, like remember everything, or know 10 seconds into the future?
Wow. Everything about your past.
And if you
is good
if you
recall.
figure out the loophole, I'm changing it to 5% or 5 seconds.
I'd say 10 seconds into the future. I think that could probably help with probably some Vegas games. You could probably use the 10 seconds.
That's exactly where Bob went.
You know, I can. Can't you just break the you can give me 0.1 second into the future, and then I'll just look into the future of that every time, and then eventually I can just endlessly look into the future, right? So always the time.
Wait, can you react to 0.1 second in the future? Like even if you see it, you won't be able to react to it.
Yeah, I'll stack them all up.
Wait, it only goes 0.1 from the current moment.
Yeah, we'll stack them up. I think it'll work.
I don't
Yeah, Matt.
understand.
What don't you understand? Stack them.
How do you stack it?
This guy doesn't understand stacking time.
Stack.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
I'm looking ahead, so
I
that's
have
plus.
no idea what he's talking about.
Right? And then if you're just when you're order, it's like Inception. If you're looking ahead while you're looking ahead, dude, you're just forever looking ahead, dude. You're just gonna know the
Gotcha.
future.
Infinite Inception look ahead. Got it.
You just need to be able to look in the future a little bit, and that's all you need.
I was in the wrong dimension, my bad.
I will say though,
man.
Remembering everything from your past, I think of my education and just like things that I've learned that would be useful like in real time. I don't know, because I still look up a lot of things. It might make life a little bit easier to complete some projects and stuff if I have full access to my memory of what I've read in the past.
When you say like remember everything in your past, do you become like one of those people who has a whatever you call it, like a photogenic memory? So it's like every single thing you've ever seen ever, you just immediately remember, like your computer.
My perspective doesn't give you the ability to comprehend it. You just remember it.
I mean, you can learn to comprehend it.
If you can learn to comprehend it.
I mean, you get older and wiser. It's just like you analyze things you saw as a kid or whatever, and you're like, oh, I understand this differently now or whatever.
Do I only have to see them one time?
See what?
Like if I read an article one time, I'll remember it forever.
Yeah.
I can forever reference it. You'd be the smartest person alive.
That's why I think it'd be cool. You should be essentially the smartest person alive. You can recall everything. Yeah,
but you can't see in the future.
No,
you just look at Wikipedia once, and you have the knowledge of everything.
Yep, but you got to apply it.
Interesting. So you can remember everything, but I think it doesn't imply that you have the capability to process everything to make predictions.
Yeah, doesn't say that.
Right? That was not part of the deal that you said. You just said I can remember everything.
Just remember it, yeah.
Now all of a sudden I'm kind of like iffy about this remembering shit. I like the 10
Well,
seconds in the future
you
now.
just can't do like complex math and equations that you already don't comprehend. But if it's like you want to know knowledge, you could just look at books. Like you could flip through a book, and in seconds you would know the entire book. You'd be able to recall everything about every word that you saw over 1 second.
Feeling like it gets real gray area-ish when I'm trying to like use that book and this book and that book all together to come up with another new idea and project something else out into some prediction. Whatever. Honda's making rockets now. That's what I wanted to share here. You see this thing? You see it? That's your Honda Civic. Right there. There it goes. They've done it. It went up and it comes back down. Go Honda. That's it.
I
think we lost Matt.
What, did he freeze?
Yeah, his eyes are closed permanently.
Because I broke his mind with my absolute logic.
Yeah, with your time stacking logic. Poor guy didn't know what to do.
Yeah, if I look 1 second in the future, and in that 1 second, that plus 1 second version of me is also looking into the future. It just keeps adding up, and I can just see into the future forever, right?
I mean, I guess, but yeah, okay.
I gotta break the system somehow. I mean, like remembering everything in your past, it should be, to me, the concept of that power up should be like it's like a one-time burst where it's like from this point in your life, you remember everything in your past. So it's like growing up and all that stuff, but like you don't keep this like permanent like superpower where it's like now I have like this super memory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think if I'm gonna choose the one though, I am gonna stick with the 10 seconds in the future. I like that one. That was a good one. Easy to exploit. People will still be impressed. Oh,
do you think
right on blackjack every time? Weird.
Do you think you could be like the best boxer of all time? Like never get hit. You know what I mean? Like even if you weren't strong, you would just never get hit, and you would always hit them. I don't know if it works that way, but I'm just guessing. You know what I mean?
All right, so here we go. Let's get a little more technical here then. So I can see 10 seconds into the future. Does that mean I see to the 10th second, or am I seeing up to 10 seconds?
Well, if it was up to me in my interpretation of this, it was like I know everything that's going to happen from the moment I activate my power till 10 seconds plus that point.
Okay. So yeah, you know everything up to the 10 seconds. Yeah,
And
I
like
think
I can see it.
if you could see that, I feel like you probably could go far in boxing then, right? You're essentially predicting the person's every move. But then then you got to react in real time though. Like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
expecting
okay,
him
see
to.
that's the problem. Just because you can see something happening in the future doesn't mean you yourself have the athletic ability to react to it, right?
Yeah,
You know what I
I would agree
mean?
with you on that. You're not guaranteed the athletic ability to react to it. And you're going to have to react while thinking about what's happening in the future, but stay relative in the present and not get clocked so that you can clock him.
Yeah, I know LeBron James is gonna shoot a jump shot in my face, but there's nothing I can do, right? It's just gonna happen.
But then again, if you're seeing the future and you're seeing he's going to throw you a right hook and you're not paying attention to the present, then wouldn't you see yourself getting hit with the right hook?
Yeah, probably. And you'd be like, okay, this is gonna suck pretty soon.
This sucks. I'm stuck in this infinite loop of getting punched in the face. Ay. Yeah, that's why I'm
Trying to think, what's the best like even if you like, I've gone to Vegas a lot.
Mhm.
Like I, I think it just take a very specific circumstance for you to just be able to always win within maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to think if hands would happen within 10 seconds fast enough for you to bet and like go through all the motions and
I
collect
think
your money.
at least you might be able to make a bigger bet.
Well, I guess the best. I mean, you wouldn't guarantee yourself you could win every time, right? But you could always see the hits and know if you were gonna bust, right?
There we go. That's what I'm getting
That's
at.
how you would win.
And that's where you
So
can
like
kind of
you,
capitalize.
yeah, you'd crush because you'd have that future going for you. But
Minimize
a
your
lot of casinos,
losses.
a ton of casinos would just kick you out though.
This guy's winning
That's the
way too
problem.
much.
Yeah, they'd say you're card counting and they just kick you out.
But I'm not card counting. I just know the future. Totally different.
Yeah, that's funny. Just tell them that. Imagine trying to. I can just tell you what's gonna happen.
I just know what's happening. And then Matt's
It would-
internet is acting up. So much for that speedy internet, Matt. Ha.
Yeah.
Me and my slow ass internet still here.
I guess you could walk through like the casino floor, all the slot machines, and if one was gonna hit within 10 seconds, you would know, right? You'd be like that one. But like you don't have to play any machines up until then, right? You can just walk through them and just imagine yourself playing all of them. And then if one of them was gonna be like, oh, here's $1,000, you just play that one within that time frame.
I guess even that is still like a slim chance, right? The chances of you coming up to a machine that's ready to hit and give a jackpot. But like you said, if all you had to do is just walk by them,
You didn't think about it.
Why not take 30 minutes to check all these machines? Because you're right, maybe one of them's gonna hit $1,000 on the next turn. Go for it. I really wanted to play like one or two songs for you guys.
Well, you're not playing any songs, I guess, because Matt decided to quit. He's done.
Yeah, he doesn't like us. Poor guy. I'm still. No, I shouldn't. No, I should not play it. Don't do it, Ryan.
Don't do it.
We'll save the music for next time. But I think we did it, dude. I think mission success. This was a podcast episode.
It was something.
It was definitely something. We did something. We talked about things. We got there. So if you made it this far, like, subscribe, comment, send a text message of a thread. Matt, Bobby, myself, include yourself.
Yep, remember, has to have all of us.
All of us. What does that to say?
Husky dog.
And you say husky dog, and Matt's gonna buy you a hot dog. All right.
Yep.
With that said, I don't have my music.
Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba, da, da, da. See you later.
Bye-bye.